Hello and welcome back to Deus Ex, and when we last left off, we investigated United headquarters pretty thoroughly, wouldn't you think? And afterwards we moved on to our first mission in New York City, and while we performed relatively decently considering it's my very first time playing the game, but ultimately we're not quite done with the NFS just yet, and since United apparently cannot finance a helicopter ride to Hell's Kitchen, we have to ride the subway train, but before we can do this we have to clear out the entire subway station, also rescue some hostages, which supposedly is only our secondary objective in this mission. I'm not quite sure why, but the attitude on display by some of our co-workers is really strange, frankly, considering we're supposed to be a police organization, you know, just an international one. But regardless, I'm sure we will be learning more about our co-workers as we move through the campaign, but for now we have other concerns, of course. Okay, so I'm not quite sure where the subway station is, but I'm remembering that we are short on ammo because we're always short on ammo, right? And your attitude is really quite something, the agent.
Your brother Paul has gotten our troops into another mess.
Oh yeah? Did he? Well, isn't that lovely? At the moment we can't even get to Hell's Kitchen because apparently a helicopter ride is too expensive. Yeah, I think that was Clinton Castle, wasn't it? So where's the map here? Because I'm not quite sure where the subway station is located. And how we can get inside for that matter. Would be easy, I would suppose. Right? Maybe we can also scavenge some ammo along the way. I guess we have to look at this with our binoculars. Apparently we do. Okay, there is the ferry terminal. Okay, so this is the plaza. I mean, it would look very odd if someone were to look at this here with binoculars, would you think? Okay, fountain. But I don't see the subway station. I suppose it should be marked, but evidently it is not. Okay, we're right here right now at this thing. There's Clinton Castle, or Castle Clinton, or whatever. We liberated last episode. Okay, why can we not fly, you know, a helicopter? Or anything in between? I'm not quite sure. Apparently the NFS have employed some AAA someplace, I guess. Maybe. Okay, then I can assume the subway station is somewhere to the north here somehow. Because I don't see it on the map, which is just very strange, frankly. Okay then, so do we have anything that could be of use? Oh, we have a pistol. I suppose we're going to need it. Probably. Not an agent just sent around here. I suppose pay your respects, I think. I have no idea where the subway station is, frankly. But I'm sure we aren't done with the NFS people just yet. And plenty of phobos back here. Okay, that must be Clinton Castle. Even though it's very dark, of course. I can barely see anything. Wow. Okay, let's just talk to our troopers here and see if there's anything to learn. And also maybe look at these bodies. No, nothing, of course. If there's nothing to loot, we just pick up the body in case you're wondering, because it uses the same button.
They've got hostages in the subway station.
Yeah, so we've heard, trooper.
We lost some of our men.
Yes, I can see that. Not a talkative type, I see. Okay, so, I guess then we, taking care of Pixie back here. Oh, I can obviously see some terrorists back here. It looks like a terrorist.
Could be the law.
Well, why they are so close but not firing at each other? That's really strange.
That's him. He's a cop.
Maybe I am. Technically, I'm an United agent or the cop. Well, that's a fantastic start. Excellent, as a matter of fact. Oh, you cannot be serious with this, right? Okay, then, apparently 14%, because they always shoot us in the goddamn fucking torso, and apparently we have no body armor whatsoever. And of course we're also bleeding, because there's a bleeding system in this game. Now, isn't that lovely? Okay, then, use a fucking kit, and see what we can do here. And then we get shot to pieces immediately. Okay. Excellent start. Fantastic start indeed. Well, this is our first death, probably not the last one of this episode. So, subway station, if the entire subway station looks like this, then there's no hope of succeeding here. Okay, what? Can I take a look at this again with our fucking binoculars? So, one guy with a pistol, I have my own pistol. Can I take out anyone apparently? Really? What in the actual heck is with the difficulty in this game sometimes? Okay, I'm not sure. Okay, Captain, now I want to use the fucking binoculars. Thank you very much. Okay, so we have a rangefinder and we can see, okay, it's just one dude back here and a dude on the other side and they completely take me apart. So it's a subway station for that matter. Because evidently it's not earmarked. Okay. Wow, and there we go. Why is the outcome so different all of a sudden? I'm not quite sure. Didn't find anything, huh? Well, we found some friends to play with. But there was someone with a assault rifle back here because they shot me to pieces. Must be you then, right? Look at the fucking aperture, it's ridiculous. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so I shoot you in the back because it's the honorable thing to do. Okay, is it all of these dudes back here? Well, I sure hope so. Jesus Christ. No, of course not. Right, okay, well, I don't want to use another medkit if it can be avoided, but as you can see, JC is not exactly in great shape, is he though? And why is the subway station not marked on the tourist map? Why is it not? I'm not sure. Okay, plenty of rats around here. They're also plague bearers, I would think, right? Okay, so well, there we go. At least we took care of a couple of dudes. Okay, tranquilizer rifle. Well, in this case, we need to shoot to kill, of course. Okay, looks like a homeless camp. Hooverville, maybe? Or a Meatville, right? As I would call it in this universe, presumably. Okay, so, I am keep picking up the stupid ammo for the assault rifle we can't even possibly carry. Whatever. Okay, what's our health situation for that matter before we continue? Okay, 20 health on the torso because the obvious shooters in the torso, apparently. Well, granted, is the largest target. So, I have no clue where the subway station is, so what guess I guess. Yeah, see, that's what I meant, because we cannot choose to not pick up some items. We also found a canister someplace which we cannot use in the field. I really goddamn hate this inventory system, it's really bad, frankly. Okay, so now then we need to drop something, finally. So, okay, what's more useful? So, base damage 8. Speed rating is moderate only. Yeah, plus 5 damage to doors, great, so we want to cart it around, don't we? Ideally. I guess then we just drop the fucking boost for now. Make a little bit of a pie here, right? Okay, maybe we could also get rid of some of these flares, maybe. Could be a good idea. Okay, well, that was funny, but also completely unintentional, of course. I'd rather have the soda, frankly. Okay, so then we continue carefully. Do we see any signs of movement? Well, we see plenty of rats around these parts, but it doesn't count, does it, though? This game isn't easy, right? One mistake, immediately you die. Even for the most basic of enemy in this game, I would figure. Most likely. I mean, it doesn't get more basic than this here because it's NSF. Yeah, there must be a Meatville back here. Probably. I don't think we could squeeze through here. Okay. Lovely. You didn't find anything on the rat here. Apparently we stepped on these rats. But I suppose they do deserve it. So the subway station evidently not around these parts, I would figure. Yeah, I just stepped on these rats, right? That's what the sound is. Saucepan. I guess it could be melee weapon, couldn't it be? Right? Well, it's a throwable item. Yeah, alrighty then, whatever. I was thinking about hitting someone over the head with that thing, you know. Okay, at least solar does heal us a little bit, I believe. Boost maybe not so much, at least in the long term. Oh, there's a subway station. We're looking right at it. So why is it not marked? I have no idea. Okay, so they're protecting the entrance to the subway station, then I see. Okay, maybe swinging all the way around would have been the path of least resistance. Maybe. Well, it's a bit too late now, isn't it? Okay, Okay, there are some bumps back here. Maybe they know something.
Our country, 'tis the sweet land of liberty, of thee I sing.
Ja, den treat you so well, I think.
Land where my fathers died, land of the pilgrim's pride. From every mountainside let freedom ring.
Well, a nice performance there, sir. Nice performance indeed.
My native country, the land of the noble free, thy name I love.
Got 5 credits for someone who's got the Great Death.
Sure, we can spend $5.
Here you go.
God bless you.
Yeah, okay, well, I guess then we try something. Supposedly we need to use the EMP grenades on these remote triggers. I think they were pointed out specifically by the colleague of ours, even though currently with a junior partner, right? Freed hostages, so it is actually a primary objective, but supposedly it's not. At least it was implied as such by dialogue. Or through dialogue, I'm sorry. Okay, well, hopefully we can avoid some trouble along the way. Yeah, but okay, is there another way to take? I wouldn't suppose that's not the case here, right? Although, yeah, it's just a stairways, right? There's no other entry into the tunnel itself, I think. Well, hopefully these people don't trigger the alert or something like this, no? Alright, well, we do have a buckshot to spare, if it came to that. Okay, so we cannot pick it up because our inventory is full and only would be getting 3 bullets for an assault rifle. That's like what, 0.1 second of firing, maybe? Something like that. Yeah, how generous of you, the game. Okay, how many dudes can I see here with my crosshair? 2 at least. I guess we have to think for reasons. The only ranged stun option, isn't it? Okay. Oh, there's no other way to take right. I'm missing something very obvious. Oh, there we go. The answer was yes, I did. Pretty foggy in here. Okay, we need a lockpick for this. Well, can we spare one? The answer is probably yes, for the sake of these hostages. Or we could just bust down the main stairways, which probably is a stupid idea. And I see we have the fancy holo displays as an Human Revolution, Mankind Divided. Der wir eben in the sewers weiter Mankind Divided. Interesting. Why then I suppose we just do it? We have 2 of those things, and one of which will be used up entirely. Right, indeed it will be. Well, good, good, good. There's a biosave for our trouble. These 2 actually stack, I believe, right? Don't they? Indeed they do. Oh, leather, my favorite. If you're careful, then maybe. Ideally, we want to ensure survival of these hostages, right?
The NSF terrorists in the subway have threatened to blow up the platform. Watch for booby traps.
Thank you. Not sure what type of booby traps they're talking about. Oh, okay, they would probably notice that, right? And they throw the EMP grenade would just temporarily disable these triggers or permanently. The EMP usually fries equipment, you know. Water and steam. Of course, it's only one level. There are multiple ways, you know, from the ladder. I suppose we need to check out all of them. Okay, these are probably the platforms, I would figure. Supposedly. Okay, but it looks boiling hot because it's steaming. Okay, I do see some terrorist quotation mark. There should be, yeah, I think, okay, our flashlight doesn't give us away. Okay, this is the lowest portion, and we don't know what exactly. I cannot really quite make sense of it. Because we don't have a minimap, of course, that's a problem. It's super dark in here, I can't even see the other side of the ventilation shaft. There we go, see, it does give us away, of course. But I was unable to turn around. Maybe next time around use the compass, you know. That could be smart. I think the other layer is just looking down onto the platform. So this is the platform level essentially, right? I would figure. Most likely. Yeah, something like that. Okay, these are not terrorists, but there is one standing right behind them. Okay, where's the bomb for that matter? It's supposed to throw EMP grenades, but I don't see anything. Well, one mistake and everyone will perish. Probably. That seems likely. Okay, south. Okay, so the compass is useful sometimes. If only it wasn't so dark in here. If I were bombed, what would I be looking like? I have no idea. Of course, I'm playing the game for the first time, right? Okay, so how many terrorists? Because evidently there's a minimap. We cannot see them through the wall. We don't keep track of enemies other than in our head. So, if we make one mistake, then everyone will die, possibly. Problem is, the tranquilizer doesn't knock them out instantly, and they will immediately start to blast back even though the crossbow is silent and also doesn't have a muzzle flash. So, okay, is it a bomb? I'm not sure. Oh, there's one terrorist on this side. We must be looking at the subway station then. Okay, some tripwires were great. But where's the bomb? What does the bomb look like? Where's the remote trigger they were talking about? I'm not sure. Yeah, terrorism beats starving back at home. Yes, maybe it does. Okay, maybe you can knock out some people. We do have the baton for that. Supposedly, it's a non-lethal option. If you can get close enough, of course it is. Yeah, where's that bomb? I think the last time we looked at these hostages, it must have been from the ceiling here, or through the ceiling. Although I'm not quite sure. He seems to be on his own, relatively speaking. Maybe. Is that a hostage? Okay, what does the bomb look like? What's the remote trigger back here? I have no idea, frankly. Okay, 2 terrorists on the far side, I believe.
Like Billy the Kid, man. We're outlaws.
Aha, okay. I could try to rapid fire the crossbow at all these people, but I think that would trigger the bomb before anything else happens.
I guess this beats starving back home.
And I don't think we have crowd control grenades remaining because I already used it, right? And the Statue of Liberty. Is there any realistic assumption we can get over hit him to knock him out? I don't think there is, right? Yeah, these are the 2 people we saw. Okay, we are looking at the platforms too. So where's the bomb they were setting up? We can just throw these EMP grenades blindly for the best, right? Do we do? Let me get this right. They were talking about the platforms, right? And we are on the platform, aren't we? I think we are. The platform, yes. We are on the platform. Is there only one platform on the station? It could be. But it certainly is very dark. Darkness is our friend, but I don't think it's that much of a friend to us. I think what we need to be doing is to knock out all the terrorists and right to free the hostages or whatever, because I don't see a bomb anywhere. And of course, I mean, it's very dark, I just don't see anything. That's the main problem. But evidently we're not getting anything done, but just staying back here. Are we though?
What do I do?
I'm with you, Natko. As soon as I open the train doors, I need you to be ready to run on board.
Take it back.
I knew this was going to happen. I just knew it. They gave us a waypoint. There we go. Now everyone dies.
I don't believe what I just saw. Those were innocents. You can't go in and just shoot everywhere. Take the subway to Hell's Kitchen and go talk to your brother.
Way. I was forced in this conversation by the fucking bum. And then everyone saw me immediately because I stood in the main platform like a big idiot. Coming off the shadows, you can go fuck yourself, game. No way. What the actual heck was that? I'm supposed to be sneaking around here, I guess, right? Or maybe not? Fucking bullshit. No, you're not giving me that bullshit here, game. Open that goddamn fucking vent here before I go crazy. Okay, so we try to eliminate them from the ventilation shafts then, I suppose, one guy at a time before they start blasting. But of course, they will start blasting immediately. And I think they were actually hitting one of those barrels, right? Sorry. Bullshit. No way. I was forced into this. I'm not setting for this nonsense here. That's not going to work. I just know it's not going to work. There are like 4 people back here. I can take out maybe 2. And then they will start blasting. Okay, remote trigger, they said. Okay, we do have some EP grenades, I think. Throw them, deactivate the grenades, and then worry about these people, but they will gun down the innocents in cold blood, especially if they're in the crossfire, right? With hostages. Technically, we have the ammo, but they will run around like crazy. No, that's not going to work. How are we going to strike at all 4 people at the same time? I just don't see that happening. I just don't see it happening. He will immediately turn around and start blasting. Maybe if I'm back here, maybe I can shoot 4 people at the same time, but it is like the narrowest window of opportunity.
These UNATCO guys are like machines. They don't know what they
Yeah, especially the old timers, right? Günther Hermann must be in the 60s in universe. That makes him a veteran agent, certainly. Well, did they go down? Well, thankfully they did, right? Okay, now we put EP grenade just to be on the safe side here. Does it deactivate the remote trigger? I sure hope it does. Jesus Christ, what a disaster here already. Okay,
What do I
can we
do?
try this again, please?
I'm with you, Natko. As soon as I open the train doors, I need you to be ready to run on board.
Yes, okay, so we did save the hostages, but we're also looking for ammo, right? Okay, so, good. Yes, that's a good start. So apparently the crossbow angle was worth using after all. Isn't that lovely? So I'm not quite sure if we needed to deactivate the remote triggers or whatever. And the other guys on the platform, I suppose we just leave them be for now. Alright, welcome to Hell's Kitchen. That way trains look just as terrible as they did in the 70s. In the 80s. I think it was mid to late 70s and into the mid 80s, yes? If I'm not misremembering entirely. Okay, so somehow we managed to do this without getting ourselves killed or the hostages yet again, I might add. Okay, the EP grenade apparently was just optional. Well, I didn't know, of course. And this is a pretty decent secondary item, or so they claimed.
Hey!
Yeah, what's the problem, Bum? Don't worry. Apparently he's upset here, well, understandably so. Yeah, he thinks I'm a bad guy now, right? I think. Oh, that's too bad. But maybe it's true because I'm going to steal some money, because you're going to need some money here indeed. Okay, what could be a terrorist, a stranger or foreigner? So he likes to talk about politics and philosophy. Spends a greater than average time or amount of time on the internet. That would probably apply to most people these days. Okay, interests in chemistry, electronics or computers, so everyone essentially. Large number of mail order deliveries, well, online order presumably, because mail order is a thing of the past. And being a tourist apparently is also super suspicious. Okay. Fantastic. Reminds me of East Germany, frankly. Okay, then. Battery Park. Unidentified terrorist action. It's a minor situation at best, of course. Page Industries is glad to be part of it, of course they are. And let me guess, the water is super toxic. A chlorine spill into the Hudson River. Oh, at least they are telling something, right? Unlike in, was it Prague? Yes, I do remember. Okay, apparently we need advanced taking for this. Well, okay, don't think it's worth like $50 to spend one of those kids on that.
Yeah?
How's it look on the street?
Terrible?
How's what look?
The fighting. Is it heavy?
The cops told me to take cover in the bar or come down here. They've got the NSF surrounded in the Ton Hotel.
Hostages?
I don't know, is that it?
Yeah, thanks.
Nice talking to you, lady. Sally, I think it's that. But she didn't introduce herself, did she, too? Apparently, hookers have a name tag in this version of New York City.
They're shooting. Why do they keep shooting?
Because they're terrorists, I suppose.
This city's lit up, man. Yeah.
Yeah, so far we've only met homeless people or hookers, not a regular citizen anywhere to be found. That's a little bit strange. But certainly is also sad, what do you think? 40 seems to be the preferred liquor around here. Hard liquor, I presume.
What are you doing here? You left a hostage
What?
situation in Battery Park.
What do you mean?
I was pursuing the primary objective. I thought you needed help with that EMP field. Leave something like that to Anna and civilians end up dead.
What do you mean? I
Forget
rescue
about
these
it.
hostages.
You don't have time to go back.
Fascist.
Good work. The
Ha.
hostages will be all right.
Fantastic.
Take the train to Hell's Kitchen and report to your brother.
Fantastic. So apparently I had to talk to all the people and also knock down all the hostage takers to complete this objective, really? For fuck's sake, man. Okay, that's why we failed there, and our brother was very upset about this. Yeah. Welcome to Hell's Kitchen once more. This time around, of course, there's no need to read the newspaper or anything in between. Okay, Channel 5, so that's of course the Pike's successor, I would believe. Great. Well, what do you have to say this time around, Paul? Hopefully something decent.
What's the situation here?
You're taking over. I've got to get my team ready to raid the warehouse.
What about the EMP field?
Still in place. Your primary objective will be to locate and disable its power source. Probably an industrial-sized generator in a large building.
I'll question some of the locals.
I ordered the civilians to take cover a block south of here in the Free Clinic and at the Underworld Tavern, down on the corner.
Maybe I'll start with the tavern. Why'd you have to clear the street?
There's still a heavy NSF presence in the streets, and we're taking some fire. We could use your help if
Well,
you get the chance.
you're not very good at that, sir.
Maybe I'll do that.
If you need any extra equipment, here's the key to my place at the Ton Hotel. Check the secret closet. Remember?
Well, maybe don't talk
Keypad
so
behind the
loudly
pane.
there, brother.
Just like the movies.
Yeah,
Second floor,
indeed.
right?
Yeah, and take a charger for the riot prod. We don't need another Anna Navarra shooting spree.
Whatever you say.
Yes,
And JC.
indeed.
We'll be waiting for you to take down that EMP field.
So, time pressure is an effect, of course. Okay, 12 charges for the catapult. I think it's pretty generous there. Non-lethal approach is encouraged, I see. Okay, where are we going? Where's the staging area? I'm not sure. Yeah, the stupid mission trigger byte didn't fire properly, which is the reason for my frustration here, incidentally. Okay, so welcome to Hell's Kitchen once again, I see. Wanted to see what we can do here. There's no map, of course, so we have to compass a little out
Getting
the
reports
book
of a
with right
hostage
now.
situation in a Ton hotel, which is at the southeast corner of the block. When you stayed with Paul, did you meet Mr. Renton and his daughter Sandra? We think at least one of them is still inside.
Okay, well, I suppose we can find our bearings, maybe. Eventually we can do that. Okay, I see a baseball court. Interesting, but not exactly essential. Police officer by chance, I would figure. Police officer indeed. We found the body, but nothing of interest, I see. Okay, biocell, obvious good. This is locked tight. New York's finest here. I'm sorry, pal. We were too late to help you out. The first consideration should be eliminating the rest of the NFS presence, wouldn't you think? Maybe. Candy bar. We don't have inventory space for candy bar, really. Yeah, we have to sell or drop some items, so what should it be? I think we can drift the boost finally. Even though it does heal us a bit, of course. Also drink the soda for that matter. Yeah, I guess not a terrible idea. Okay, no entry for here, I see. But it doesn't hurt to keep looking because it's a Deus Ex game, of course. Interestingly enough, the subway trains are still running. I don't know how why they would. Party terrorism, of course, as they state in the newspaper, is an everyday occurrence. I shouldn't be surprised by that then. Yeah, not so fancy anymore, right? Okay then. This could be the hotel, I guess, maybe. Of course, there's a porch up here. Whatever they call it. Okay, a car accident. Relatively recent, I think. Must be because of the shooting, I would figure. Speaking of which, yeah, there's the Hilton, and there are some NSF dudes back here somewhere. I mean, look at this.
Hey, we've got casualties.
Yeah, but thankfully it isn't beat this time around. Okay, good job, soldiers. Unconscious, really. So, save him before he bleeds out. I think that's a good idea. Okay, they also said something about the warehouse, didn't they?
I don't think we should hold back in a situation like this. We'll have to get the city out here to clean up the mess.
Yeah, the entire city, right? Okay, so apparently they always use assault rifles. Maybe they're telling us something. And the stupid inventory bullshit is getting really annoying already, frankly. Okay, to see what you can do here. It's very dark, of course. The trash everywhere. Yeah, there must be a terrorist over here somewhere. I see some supplies in here. Can we fit for here by chance, maybe? Well, yes, we should, but apparently we don't feel like squeezing ourselves for here, but that's great. Okay, the gunfire has calmed down. That's at least something. This won't open unless indeed we do. But it means we are spending 10%, but it's still one lockpick. The entire thing could be gone. If we want to do this on a regular basis, we have, yeah, there we go. We have to upgrade our skills eventually. But shooting, no, staying alive is probably more important right now, at least in my eyes. The terrorist. Data cube. Okay, tunnels to the power station. Alright, well, so we have learned about the location, at least the existence of some tunnels. Then that's the start. It's just too dark to see in here. There's no cover whatsoever. Okay. I'm not feeling safe to get over here because we can see some terrorists, quotation mark. But these do seem like terrorists. Maybe rebels? I mean, I can sit here and try that, I guess. Wasn't there not another one over here somewhere? Okay, good shooting indeed.
Big guy. He can't hide for long.
Is there anyone in here? Probably is, right? At least sounds like it. Okay, you want this guy to worry about. There must be someone in here guarding these supplies, I think. But at the moment it's unknown to us.
We'll have to get the city out here to clean up the mess.
Okay, so this is not the way to go then, presumably. But they also said something about the hostage situation here. Hostage situation in the Hilton. Yeah, Ton, right? Hilton.
What's your business here, Agent?
Just going up to my brother's room.
You better hold off. The NSF retreated in there about half an hour ago, and they've taken hostages. We're waiting on a specialist.
I'm your specialist. Just tell me where the hostages are being held.
Debatable.
No one's standing in your way, but you'll have to go in alone. Our orders are to hold the perimeter. We think the terrorists are on the second floor.
Carry on, Corporal.
Okay.
Agent?
I suppose we come back later because the hostage situation with Adam Jensen, that could be difficult. I suppose there should be another way to take. Another 40. Pretty popular here in these parts, I see. Must be the cheapest liquor around, or most importantly, the cheapest hard liquor around, I would figure. Probably. But I'm keeping my pistol ready, that's much certain. Okay, a bum. Think. No, I don't think could support our weight. Probably not, I would figure.
Stay out of the ton, bro. Bad shit going down.
Ja, so far we haven't even met a single regular citizen white, only bums on the streets and hookers for that matter. House of Pain, the Ultimate Gentleman's Club. Well, I won't be a customer back there, that much is certain. Okay, there are some letters back here, a fire escape, I think. Okay, interesting. Also some crates, because now we know what to do with those, don't we? Well, we throw them all the time apparently, so placement is important. First things first, we check for supplies and then we maybe consider the hostage situation. Maybe. Okay, apparently the hotel is a new area. Good to know. I think it contains 4 charges, right? Typically, indeed it does. Okay, so second floor they said. Well, we are technically on the second floor, depending on how it's counted. Because we are in the United States, of course. Yeah, there will be the next superpower, both in this universe and also in real life, presumably. Considering how things are going right now. Yeah, trials will never go away entirely, will they though? Unlikely. And we're not a vampire in this game, of course. I suppose we're not that dirty, even though we did call for some ventilation shafts in our first approach. Medkit, obviously useful. Okay, this is an apartment and this is the corridor in the middle of the hotel here on the second story. But I have to say, these rooms are oddly sized. Compared to real life, incidentally. Okay, what is that here? Credits. So surely we can add 211 to our inventory. Why not? As with all Deus Ex games, you should be a kleptomaniac. Okay, we're still in someone's apartment, really? It's probably his apartment, I would figure. Maybe? I'm not sure. Alright, so okay, this is apartment then. What were you reading other than something about Hong Kong? Because apparently it was your assignment in UNETCO. Indian crisis, huh? Yes, there's always tension between these two countries. Exchange of nuclear weapons. Alright, so there's little remaining. There must be power vacuum in this area. Oh, there's a terrorist here somewhere. Yeah, so apparently China has increased its influence into Laos, Vietnam, and the nearby countries. And of course, India and Pakistan will be a nuclear waste center, would figure. Isn't that lovely? Paper clips? Maybe not. Yeah, I think we will, right? Okay, so where's the terrorists? Because I don't have a minimap in this game. But for now, we check for supplies. It's a pretty insecure keypad combination there, sir, brother. We should probably do something about that, right, once we return. Yeah, it takes super long to open up, sorry. Okay, there we go. A secret stash here, supposedly. And we are free to take whatever we desire, apparently. Well, then I will take my brother up on this offer here. Okay, make yourself at home. But there should be a taser in the game, because where else would it be here? Tranquilizer darts are not the same as crossbow darts, right? Although I'm not so certain about this. 18 credits. Okay. Ballistic armor. Oh, finally, we have some body armor. Should be standard issue, frankly, but of course it isn't. And they're looking at the same type of satellite view that we're seeing at UNETCO headquarters. Chameleon, huh? Blue Harvest and see you next Wednesday. Okay. Doesn't look like triple X rated performances, what do you think? Message undeliverable. Tracer Tong, presumably. He must be in Hong Kong then. I'm not quite sure who the recipient was supposed to be, of course. Sure, right? A little more than wishful thinking. Okay. Yeah, eventually there will probably. I have no idea who that could be, but then again, his private life is not our concern, of course. Bei dem. Wow, it's a pretty fancy system, wouldn't you think? They're also surprisingly convoluted. Maybe we do have different ammo types for the crossbow, I'm not sure, never checked it before. Okay, with darts loaded, and these are probably lethal, I suppose, or maybe not. What doesn't say here, but we're free of them. Oh, now is the difference, right? So taser darts are for the crossbow, and these are instant stun, and the tranquilizer darts, they require some time to do their magic inside the bloodstream. Which is why I'm struggling so much with those, supposedly. Okay. Free bullets, armor piercing. Great. Even the most basic of enemy, there's some body armor, supposedly. Okay, so shotgun. Do we have some other ammo for that stuff? Not really, right? At the moment, at least. Okay, otherwise, the self-pistol could be useful. Yeah, that's not even basic training, is it though? Maybe it is in certain countries, but in general it's a little bit longer than that, I think. Okay, otherwise, we cannot spend anything right now because I'm still aiming for that pistol. Yeah. Oh, finally. So only 25 points off and then we can finally do it. From trained to advanced. But accuracy is only increased moderately by the looks of it. Okay, and the LIFO, that is, Buster level is probably 5,000 bucks, I would suppose. Yeah, it says 9,000 in total. Well, that's going to be expensive, frankly. Okay, so maybe also lockpicking could be a good idea, because at the moment we're only trained in this area. So 25% increase, which means a 25% less wear on our lockpicks, I guess. Hacking is also worthwhile. I'm not too convinced about athletics or stealth for that matter. Yeah, the pistol problem is indeed just that a problem, right? Augmentations, we need to find a medboard. I don't think they have one of those in the slums, right? Wouldn't you think? Yeah, probably not, I would say. Otherwise, I don't think there's much else I can do today. I'm sorry, because I'm running out of time once again. But next time around, we try to resolve the hostage situation inside the hotel. But otherwise, I think it's all we can do for today. So, as usual, I think you're watching. And I hope to see you next time.